I have some beef with vision boards and the way goal setting is done these days. I feel like it's old school, and we're going to talk about some new school methods of getting our vision right, building our business for this new era, and setting goals appropriately. Hi, I'm Sarah Lewis, and I'm a business coach who helps introverted entrepreneurs put themselves out there, market themselves successfully, and earn their worth. So, right now is a big season for vision board workshops and goal setting. And my issue with vision boards is this. You go to a workshop or you spend tons of time on this vision board. You know, you're cutting out pictures and you're gluing and you're looking through things, and you can literally spend hours putting your vision board together. And that's okay if your vision board is a huge part of your daily, weekly, monthly life and you're looking at it often, if you're keeping it visible. Because my issue is that a lot of people go to these events and make a vision board and spend all this time working on their vision, which is important, by the way. I'm not saying working on your vision isn't important. It's truly like your lighthouse, right? It guides you, so you need a vision. But if you spend the time to put together a vision board, and then that vision board gets put in a closet, it gets buried under papers, gets lost, you don't even look at it until September, and then you're so off track from your vision that you don't know what you're doing anymore. That's my issue, is that you're spending so much time with this vision board and then it just goes to waste. So if you're going to be doing a vision board this year, I highly encourage you to keep it out and visible, and look at it at least on a weekly basis. If you can keep it out in front of you, that's even better. We can't just spend the time setting our vision and thinking, oh, wouldn't that be great, and then not actively working towards it. In order for a vision board to come to fruition, you have to put the action behind it. And if you see yourself in the future as a confident person and making sales and going to networking events and having comfortable conversations where you don't have anxiety triggers and you don't feel awkward in a conversation, then start taking action towards building that confidence. And the one thing that builds confidence is taking action. So rather than hoping and dreaming for this vision down the line, let's put some oomph behind that vision and take action. Now, that may mean you need to change habits when you set these new goals for yourself. And when you set goals, you're probably setting them in an old school way with the SMART method. Maybe you've been taught this SMART method, the specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, time-bound method of setting goals, which is fine, but we tend to set goals like, I want to lose 20 pounds, or I want to make 6 figures. And we set these goals that we actually have no control over. So I would like to introduce my SMACT method of goal setting. So these are the SMACT method of goal setting. So it's SMACT, when your goals hit you hard. So the SMA all stands for the same thing, but the C in SMACT, SMACT, stands for controllable. Okay, so you need to set controllable goals. If you want to make more money, that's great. Everyone, I think, wants to make more money. Even like millionaires still want to make more money so that they can make more impact. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with making more money. However, you don't have control of when people open their wallets and pay you. That's their decision. That's the buyer's decision, right? So to get people to get more money, what you have to do is put some action behind that. Yes, you have to send more emails. You have to post more often on social media. You may have to make more phone calls. You may have to attend more networking events. There are things that you can do that are within your control that will lead to more money. So when you set these goals, be very careful of whether it's in your control or not. So you really might have to think about this and start getting used to that idea of what's in your control and what isn't. Now, another goal you may have set is getting your book published, right? So you may write down this goal of get my book published. Well, who decides if your book gets published? The publishers do, right? The publishing house. So the goal can't be get my book published or publish my book. The goal is how many pitches and how many publishing houses you're talking to. Like, okay, I'm going to follow up with 5 publishing houses this week via email to ask about if they've received my pitch for my book. Okay, so when you're writing your goals down, make sure they are within your control. Okay, we want to make this year super successful so that we leave with a feeling of that we've really accomplished things, that we've changed kind of who we are in a good way, that we've done some personal development and we can now move forward and take even bigger, scarier steps because we took action, which made us confident, which propelled our business forward. Hope that helps. I'll see you next time.